Jerry Green and Dr. Jeff Warren. I want to talk about a news conference that just took place a short time ago involving MATA and free bus rides. And a lot of people will wonder, are free bus rides really feasible in the city of Memphis, especially with some of the ongoing problems that we know that MATA has had? Councilwoman, how do you see it?
Well, first, I'm so excited about this project, and we can afford it, and there's multiple ways. One, we did put aside some money. We don't make a lot of money on fares, and we shouldn't. That shouldn't be the point of public transportation. But there are multiple contracts. So, for example, if you're not taking in dollar bills, then you don't have to pay a security firm to take them to the bank. If you're not dealing with an app to scan, then you don't have to pay for the software. There are savings that can happen as well. So I'm excited right now as people are facing really tough times, whether it's, cuts in federal benefits or being furloughed. There's so many people that are struggling in our city right now. I am excited to see that we're giving people one less burden.
Jeff Warren, a lot of people will say this could be a potential lifeline for those who are homeless and for low-income populations in the city of Memphis. Do you agree with that?
I think it's going to help people get to work. At my church, we have a soup kitchen every Sunday right across from 201 Poplar. And one of the common requests is, I need a bus pass to get to work. So what we've got are a lot of people down on their luck trying to work. If we can get them to work by not taking that one obstacle out of their way, great. It's a great news. But speaking of 201 Poplar, it needs to move. And right now we're getting ready to spend a fair amount of money building a trauma center that we don't really need for $1 billion when we could be using that money to move 201 Poplar and help other things downtown. So I just want to let you know, Alex, they're voting on it today. So if you think it might be a bad idea, you could call 222-1000 and let your county commissioner know maybe they need to let people talk about this. I think it was 222-1000, Alex.
I got you covered, Jeff Warren, for sure. You kind of made that transition for us right there. So, Jerry Green, how do you see that? I know you can look at this from two different perspectives with your role as a city council woman and also working for the county.
Well, I am for building better and more hospitals and less jails. So I'm excited to see what's happening with Region 1. And that building is older than 201 Poplar. And I have been in there and I've had family members whose lives have been saved there. I have seen the NICU that has about 60 babies in there. Dr. Warren can tell you the standard today is one baby per room, one family per room. And the burn center that treats our firefighters. If you think our murder rate is high, you should imagine what it'd be like without Region 1, but that was built for about 15,000 cases a year, and we're seeing like triple that. So we know that if you get to Region 1, you have a 98% chance of surviving. So we need to have state-of-the-art facilities to save lives.
As we potentially move in this direction, depending on which side of the debate you're on, have we heard enough, though, from stakeholders, local stakeholders?
That's the issue. We haven't.
What do you say?
Well, we've got a hospital that for a fraction of that amount of money can do everything Councilwoman Green wanted. It can allow that state of the art. We've got a brand new Shorb Center that could easily be a trauma center and provide all the services that we're talking about. When we talk about Region 1, we're talking about tertiary care trauma and tertiary care burn and tertiary care neonatal ICU. But we need a tertiary care center for our university medical center that includes far more than that. And it needs a larger center. And it's already built. So we've got a limited amount of money, and we just need to talk about the possibilities of what would happen if we did that. And so far, our mayor has refused to call any of the groups together for a meeting. Are you talking about the county mayor? The county mayor, we've asked Mayor Harris this for months, and we've heard crickets.
Jerry Green, do you agree with that, or do you think your colleague is off base on this one?
Well, I have nothing but respect for Dr. Warren and his position. It's okay for us to agree to disagree, but I have been personally working on Region 1 for multiple years and what this rebuild would mean. We have had multiple meetings. We were having monthly meetings at the beginning of this, way back to when Commissioner Billingsley and Commissioner Van Turner were part of the Region 1 board. So we have been working on this. We have been talking to people. I mean, the truth of the matter is, it sits on those stilts, right? And that is not seismically safe. So when the big earthquake happens and we need to go into that trauma center, it'll be buried under rubble. The boilers in there are 80 years old. They can't replace parts now. They have to make them. We have to rebuild this center, and I believe that we have taken the best path forward, and we have vetted it. I know we agree
You're
to disagree.
talking about, now, people should realize, she's talking about Regional 1 sitting on stilts. She's talking about Regional 1 with the boilers. She's not talking about what would happen if those functions were moved into the Methodist University Hospital, and in some way we figure out how to combine what we already have available and use less money to do it, and take the extra money to rebuild our schools, to go after what we know is the beginning of crime, not having a good education, okay, and also to move our jail out of downtown to help our economy right next to our convention center. So all I want to do is to have people talk about it.
All right.